Well, Lisa, Sam's name on a preseason all-conference list, but I think you had to tell her, and those kind of things to the good players are just another step in the process. But what does that say about what people are expecting out of her and maybe what she's expecting out of herself?
I think it was no surprise that Sam was picked to the preseason team, and really, it doesn't matter for her because it's all about winning. It's all about competing, and she really could care less about those individual awards. But personally, I'm really excited because people are recognizing just how great of a player she is.
Well, the other thing I have to imagine with her is that, with the success you had last year and some of the things you were able to do, trying to take it to the next level in her senior year, that's probably the bigger motivation. And how do you sense, how would you gauge her role in what you're trying to do this year and her passion to try to get Iowa to the next, to even further up the rung?
Nobody can ever doubt Sam's passion. She brings it every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's to training table, whether it's to an event like this. She loves being a Hawk. She is a great recruiter for us. She's a great role model for us. And so nobody can ever underestimate how much she brings to our program.
How good do you feel about this team you're bringing back this year? And with the changing landscape of the Big Ten, are you comfortable with where people see you fitting in the Big Ten this year?
Yeah, people have us picked in the top echelon of the Big Ten, and I think that is a huge compliment with how competitive this conference is, with 14 teams, with a team that was in the Final Four last year in our conference now. So it's a great accomplishment and nice notoriety to be in there, but obviously the end of the year is the most important.
And as a coach who obviously doesn't rest on laurels and always look for something for your kids to get better at, where would you say the strengths right now with the Hawks are, and what would you say is an area that you need to maybe shore up to get where you want to go?
Well, our strengths are our experience. We're experienced at every position. We have every component as far as a great point guard, great center, and then we have shooters around them. So we have all those elements of it. The experience of going all the way to the Big Ten championship game last year, those are all strengths for us that our confidence. We know that we're a good basketball team, but we need to get better at rebounding. I think that we're having more opportunities to shoot the ball. We're a good shooting team. We just need more opportunities to shoot the ball through rebounding. We can improve a little bit defensively as well.
Now, is the coach eager to get this team on the court, or would you rather just keep working with them here before the season starts? I know the girls are probably eager to get out there.
I just want to keep practicing, quite honestly. Yeah. I like practice. If we could just practice all year and not have to play games, to me this would be an unbelievable job. I don't want the season to start because that means that these seniors will be graduating as well. And so it's the beginning of the end once the games start, and I don't want that to happen.
And you have a freshman coming in from our area, Carly Moens, who did a lot of great things at Broadhead, but now has to make the jump to college basketball. As a coach, what do you tell her? How do you coach that first step, and what do you expect out of Carly this year?
I think Carly's going to surprise a lot of people. I think that she's got a great career ahead of her, and I think she's going to contribute right away this year as a freshman. I just feel like she brings us the rebounding aspect that we're lacking, and she's just a bull going in there. She's physical, she's strong, she's very coachable, and she has just done a very, very good job.
And physically, she is probably closer to Big Ten ready than a lot of kids that come in. Is that correct?
I think so, just because of her strength, her size. We really challenged her as a high school player. Okay, now you've got to really start shooting threes. She's shooting the three ball very well for us.
Well, that explains her progress last year. I think that was key to them getting to the state tournament. So, and as far as the way she has fit in with her teammates, obviously that's always a transition. But I'm guessing that Sam and some of these kids have helped her with that.
We always challenge our seniors with, okay, you have to tuck the freshmen underneath your wing and embrace them and bring them in, and I think our seniors have done that. But Carly, I think she's adjusting very well, and I just met with her this past week and asked her that specific question, and she had a big smile on her face, and I think she's starting to understand that, the Hawks are what she's all about now. And sometimes that can be a trouble with the high school players. They've got 1 foot back home and 1 foot in Iowa City. I think she's close to having 2 feet in Iowa City.
Well, that's good to hear. Lisa, thanks for your time and good luck this season.
My pleasure, Rob.
Thank you.